Hey friends, and welcome back. So I am getting ready to plan out our cash envelopes that we're going to be utilizing for the next 2 weeks. So what I'm going to do, because I haven't did this in a little bit, is actually go over and see what we have available in each envelope as it stands, and see exactly where we need to fund and what we need and all that stuff there. So the first envelope that I have here is the kids payroll, and I'm turning around. And you guys know that I utilize a bill binders, how all of our stuff is set up for our everyday finances. So this is the kids payroll. I'm not even going to count all these ones, but I know that they do have a bit of money in here. I have not actually put in any money into the kids payroll for quite some time. And let me just tell you why. Long story short, the kids they each get chores throughout the week, and they're responsible for completing those chores, but also writing them down in their little weekly, a monthly calendar is what we have for them. But they're responsible for writing down their chores, but then at the end of each night, once they complete that chore, they're supposed to bring that calendar to either Dad or I, and then we sign off on it. And then that's pretty much, it's like a time card. We treat it like their time card. So if they don't get it signed, then they don't get paid. Now, they still do the work. The issue is that they just have not been getting it signed. Now, I'll tell you this. I need to figure out a way, and let me turn the camera around. So this is the issue. They all pretty much have a good bit of money in their little savings and spend envelopes that they have. So I'm thinking that the issue is that they feel like they're sitting pretty with the little cash they have, which isn't much by any means. So in their minds, they don't need any more money. So I need to figure out a way to break that habit, because first off, even though you have X amount of money, that does not mean that you stop earning more money or, working to earn more money, etc. So I need to figure out a way to snap them back into reality, if you will, and break that mindset, because I think that's what's going on with all of them. Now with Jalen, we still give him a commission payroll for the chores that he do around the house, but he does have a W-2 job now. He works part-time at a grocery store. So for him, it's like, okay, I have money. If he don't get it signed and he don't get his little $10, $15 at the end of 2 weeks, he ain't tripping, because he got $100 or something from, work or whatever. So anyways, I need to figure that out. Now, by all means, they still do their chores every night, because it's non-negotiable. You have to get them done. However, the issue is just that they're not getting it signed. So we're not paying them like, we should be every 2 weeks. So I don't know. If you have any suggestions on how I can break them from this, then definitely comment down below and let me know. Now, my kiddos, in case you are new here and you don't know, I have 4 kiddos. The age is 17. That's my oldest. He does work. 14, 11, and 7. They don't need any money for anything, let's be honest about that. But I do try to encourage them to, when they do get allowances, birthday money and things like that, to put it into savings. They give, and then they have a little bit of fun money to spend and things like that. Now, when we go somewhere as a family, I do make them bring their own money. Even if we're just going right to the dollar store, I know they're going to want something. So it's like, bring your own money, and if you want something, you can spend out of your spend category, and that's that. So yeah, they don't need anything. That's another thing. So we have not been going to the stores just for randomness and buying randomness. I'm big on cutting out a lot of the excess Dollar Tree and stuff like that, spending that we don't need to do. Anyways, and then lately, if I haven't gone to the store, I aim to go when they're at school, so I don't have to deal with nobody in the store. Anyways, what I'm rambling about is that I need to figure out a way to break my kids from not getting their chores signed because they feel like, oh, we have money right now, stay to the side in their little envelopes and what have you. So they feel like they don't need money. So I need to break them from that mindset. That's my issue. So again, if you have a suggestion, leave it down below the comments. But let's get done with this, because I got to get to the bank. All right, so we're not going to put anything in for the kids' payroll. Let's check out hair and nails and see if we need to put anything in there. According to the registry, we have 60 bucks. Let's just verify that. 20, 40, 60, that is exact. So I'm going to go ahead and fund this. For the next 2 weeks, I'll do 120 there. Let me write that down on my sticky note here. Then also, I know that we're going to take out $200 for groceries for sure, so I'm going to go ahead and write that down as well. So $120 for hair and nails, and then groceries. All right, so then Lola the Pug. Let's see what she has going on. So according to the registry, she has 73 bucks. Let's count that up and verify. Let's see, 20, 40, 60. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, she has 73, so she's good. I just actually brought her a medium-sized bag of food, so she should be good until maybe the top of December, and she just got groomed about 2 weeks ago, so she's good to go, so I'm not going to put anything into her envelope. Then auto gas, let's see what we have here. According to this, we should have 160 bucks, so let's see. That should be exact. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. Yes. So 160 we have in here. So I'm only going to do 100 for the next 2 weeks. Let me write that down on my list. 100 bucks for the next 2 weeks. And then that should cover us over. Okay. And then groceries, again, I'm doing 200 there. I typically don't put the grocery money in here because when I take it out is when I typically go to the store and get whatever groceries we need. If we have anything remaining, it will be a really small amount, so I'll just leave it in my wallet. So while I'm out, if I happen to pick up anything, I can. Okay, so here we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. This is $100 that we have in the debt envelope, cash that we had received. Let me see what it was from, because I don't even remember. Oh, this is when I did some contract work, one of my clients. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So what I want to do to make it a whole lot easier on myself, I have $100 here. I know I'm going to be putting in 100 into the gas envelope, so I'm going to move this cash over to the gas envelope. Let me write that down on my little registry so I make myself a note about that. So I'm going to just simply move that cash over to the gas envelope, and then the cash that I was going to actually take out of the checking account to cover the gas, I'm going to leave that cash in the checking account, or leave that money in the checking account, and I'm going to just transfer it over to pay debt, because that's where it's coming from. Any extra income that we receive that's cash, we always put it into the debt envelope. If it's not needed to go towards anything else, it goes into the debt envelope. I'll put it into the account, and at the end of the month, I make the extra debt payment and so on. And the one debt that we're working on paying off right now is the hubby student loan. So again, I'm just taking the cash from the debt envelope and putting it into the auto gas, because I was going to be taking out 100 for auto gas anyway, instead of taking the cash out of the checking account, if that makes sense. Just basically moving money around. That's all that's happening here. So let me put that down that I am depositing, and I'm just writing it into my little check registry here, so I have my balance accounted for the auto gas. Okay, and then what's left is 50 bucks for the hubby. That's going to be his personal blow money, so I'm going to take that out of the account. Let me write that in. Now, I did write in gas, but I'm going to go ahead and cross it out off of my little sticky note here, so that I know I don't actually need to take that out. So let me just add this up. So that's 2, 320, 370. So $370 cash is what I need to go ahead and pull out of the checking account. So what I'm going to do is simply write out my little withdrawal slip for the bank, and then I will have my little ransom note here. So 370 is what I'm taking out. And I'm probably just going to do all 20s and then a 10. That's just going to be easier. Yeah, I'll just have the teller give me all 20s and a 10. So let me write out this here, and then we'll hop in the truck and head out to the bank. And then I got to get to the grocery store and a few other errands as well. So let's do that. All right, so this is the situation. It is cold as ice at the moment, and it is raining off and on, which is never fun when you have to run all the errands. Never fun. But nonetheless, Somebody has to be an adult, and today that somebody is me. Okay, so we are going to, or I'm heading to the bank, and then from there I'm going to go to the grocery store because we need a few things. And Mason has told me there's been 2 days in a row where I did not go and get milk, so he's threatening to leave. Pretty much. The kid feel like he's supposed to eat cereal every single day for snack, whatever, and we literally don't have any milk, like none. Like the last 2 days there's been none, and every day I have to hear his mouth. So anyways, we're going to go and do all that stuff, so on and so forth. Now let me tell you what the real situation is. This week for me has just flown by. Let me fix the camera. Like, this week for me has just flown by. I feel like I just have not gotten my groove. And I mean, I'm still working on Monday's to-do list, and today's Friday. By the way, today's Friday for me. Like, seriously, I just feel like this week, I don't know. Like, I woke up, it was Monday, went to sleep, and then I woke up and it was Friday. Yeah, that's it. Like, I feel like I got nothing accomplished. Now, of course, there are things that I've done, but I think the things that were like on my list that I really wanted to get done this week, I didn't accomplish, and that's what bothers me. I guess it's the problem. And it's not for lack of trying. It's just this week was a really heavy appointment day, appointment week. Like, all the appointments, and it was only with one child. One, Jada. She has braces, so we just spent our entire week like in a dentist office, it seems. So anyways, that was that. And then I had a service call yesterday, which was Thursday, for the guys to come out and they checked the AC. You guys remember when our AC was broken, so we had gotten it serviced, and then we also applied for like a service plan. Well, with that plan, they come out, and I'm sorry y'all, my camera is all jacked up. With that service plan, they come out and they service your AC at the top of fall, I believe it is, at the top of fall and the top of summer, if I'm not mistaken. No, not fall, winter. Winter and summer is when they do it. Anyways, long story short, the guy was scheduled to come yesterday, so I literally sat in the house all day waiting on this guy, and he didn't get there till like 4 something, and it was just a situation within itself. Because it's like I could have did all the things. I could have ran all my errands yesterday, except no, I could have went to the bank because the check hit yesterday. Anyway, it was a situation nonetheless. So that's that. Now let's chit chat for a quick second about the impending holiday season. And I say impending because I'm not ready. Like, I'm just not ready. Like, I'm just not ready. I was talking with Kaya now, back and forth texting, and she was already putting up her Christmas tree, which of course she is, because she loves all things Christmas and decor. And I'm like, girl, I'm not even thinking about that tree. In fact, if nobody asks me, I'm okay with not putting it up. I know, I cannot not put it up, but you guys, you know what I mean, because it's gonna be me doing all the work of putting it all up and then taking it all down. And it's like you put it up, and it feels like 2 weeks later it's time to take it out, which of course is not exactly 2 weeks, but y'all get my gist. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm so close to finding someone that actually comes and, like, you know, decorate your house for you. Like, I want to go and find somebody to do it. Just, hey, here's all my buckets, you do it. I don't care what you put up, where you put it at, just do it. But we all know that wouldn't work either, because I'm kind of sort of a little of a control freak, so I like things the way I like it. And that's really the issue, is that me putting up the Christmas stuff is gonna be me doing it by myself, because I want it done the way I want it done versus the kids doing it. I know, I'm tripping, I know. Okay, let's talk about cash envelopes, because that's what this video is actually about. But I am just in a talkative mood for whatever reason. So, cash envelopes, I had a question, and I want to address this in a more detailed video, so I will do that, but just to keep it on topic for what this video is about. Cash envelopes, getting started with cash envelopes, my first tip would be is to decide what categories you feel like you should be spending cash in. So maybe the categories that you tend to go over budget in, which would maybe be your groceries, your auto gas, personal spend money, and things like that. So with those categories you tend to go over budget in, then maybe I would suggest that you start there first with cash envelopes. So set a budget for those categories. So for your groceries, you may need $500 for the month. For auto gas, you may think $300 for the month. And then for your personal blow money, maybe you do $100 for the month. Set those as your budget, and then allocate that money to be pulled out of your paycheck. So if you get paid every 2 weeks, you would take out what you would need to cover you for the next 2 weeks. If you get paid once a week, then take out what you need just for the next week. And then try to live within that budgeted amount. So again, $500 is your grocery budget. Maybe if you get paid every 2 weeks, you take out $250 at the top of the month, and then the end of the month you take out the other $250 to make your entire $500. But what goes into that as well is that you must, I feel like you have to meal plan. If you don't have a meal plan, you don't know what you're going to be fixing, you're going to spend more money at the grocery store. It's what happens. So you want a meal plan. You want to also shop according to the sale. So if this week, if chicken is on sale, well, maybe load up on chicken versus try to buy beef, because beef isn't on sale. And then vice versa, the next week, beef might be on sale. Well, then load up on beef and don't buy chicken. There you have that. So again, just getting started with cash envelopes. Start very basic with what categories you seem to overspend in and that you want to cut back in. And that is that. Simple as that. You write out that budget, and that's what your amount is for the month, and you pull out the cash that you need to cover you until the next paycheck. Simple as that. Done. Alright, so I'm going to stop chapping because I'm going to be getting on the highway in a second. And maybe I shouldn't be trying to talk to the camera and be on the interstate. I don't know. Maybe I should be safe. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'll catch back up with you guys when I get home after running all my errands. Alright, so I have made it back home after running all the errands. And the only envelope that I actually need to stuff in the binder is the hair and nails. So the groceries just left the grocery store. So that money, what's left over was like $73 and some change. It'll just sit in my wallet in case I need to go and pick up anything while I'm out. Anyways, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, and then 20. So 120 for the nails and hair. And then I have the hubby's 50, and I'm going to just set this on my desk so when he gets home tonight, I'll hand that to him. Now with getting our hair and nails done, I pretty much fund this envelope every single week, pretty much, because I like to get my nails done. Madison likes to get her nails done. And with my boys, they go every 2 weeks to get their hair cut. And if you let Jalen, he will try to go every week because he thinks he needs to edge up every single week. But I'm not here for that life. So anyways, we will be fun. We always fund that pretty much every 2 weeks. Now with Jalen, we do, since he does work, trying to teach him responsibility and all that stuff there, he is responsible for his cell phone bill, which is $25. We do have him put $20 towards the water bill. Why, you ask? Well, because this kid will take 2-hour showers every night if you allow him to. Like, it's a situation. So $20 towards the water bill. And then for his haircuts, he is responsible for paying for that as well. So typically what I do is he gets paid every single week at the grocery store that he works at. He gets paid every single week. He does his budget. If he needs any cash out, he'll write it out. And when I go to the bank every 2 weeks for us, I'll go ahead and take that cash out for him. And the money that he owes for cell phone bill and water bill, he'll just go ahead and give that to us. What I am doing, but don't tell him this, what I'm doing is simply taking that money and putting it right back into the savings account, and it's going towards his senior year graduation fund and all that stuff there. So we don't technically need him to pay those expenses. It's more expenses. It's just more so of a teaching moment that we use it as, and so on. So anyways, that's how we do that. And again, the boy will take 2-hour showers every single night if he was allowed to. It's a situation, like, I don't even understand why he needs to be in the shower that long. In fact, I don't even want to know why he's in the shower that long. Like, it's just a situation. So anyways, thank you guys so very much for joining me in this little mini vlog, cash envelope stuffing, and just hanging out with me today and chit-chatting and all that stuff there. As always, I would love to know what you have going on. Definitely comment down below. Have you started utilizing cash envelopes? If not, why? And if you do utilize cash envelopes, do share the categories that you use for cash and how that works for you and your family and so on. As always, thank you so very much for watching, and until next time, guys, bye-bye.